So I'm seeing people on social media blaming Israel for the mistreatment of the Gaza Strip on the days of coronavirus. But before we begin, please follow me on Instagram and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more content from Israel. The leader of Hamas said that he will make 6 million Israelis stop breathing if Gaza doesn't get ventilators. I even saw this title on a media outlet that reads, "Does Israel have the right to cage 2 million people in a coronavirus-ravaged prison camp?" Wow, just from reading that you just want to hate Israel. But you should know a little bit more than just titles and social media posts. I actually only have 3 facts that you should really know about the horrible treatment that Gaza gets. Number 1. Israel gives Gaza tons of aid every day of the year. Not just during this pandemic, but every day. Hundreds of trucks are crossing the border from Israel into the Gaza Strip with medicine, food, and other humanitarian aid for the people in Gaza. Last week, Israel sent Gaza 88 tons of medical supplies in a total of over 1,000 trucks. And in the week before Passover, 464 tons of goods. Will the media ever report this? No, because it shows how good the Israeli are being. Number 2, people in Gaza are allowed to work in Israel if they like. All they need is to get a work permit and they are good to go. Many Palestinians choose to work in Israel because the salaries here are good and they are being treated very well by their Israeli employers. Imagine if an Israeli went to work in Gaza. He wouldn't survive not 1 minute alive. It just shows you who has blind hate in their hearts and who doesn't. And not only that, Palestinians from Gaza are coming to Israeli hospitals if they need medical treatment. They know who to turn to when they need help. Number 3. Those that hate Israel are calling Gaza an open prison and send ships to break the blockade and yada yada. But for some reason, they keep forgetting that Gaza shares a border with Egypt too. And that border remains closed most of the year, unlike the border in Israel that remains open most of the year. You'd be surprised, but Egypt is actually building a wall on the border with Gaza. So when you see 2 countries that are building walls and fences to protect themselves, you understand that the problem is not with Egypt or Israel, it's with Gaza. Or to be more specific, it's with Hamas and the Islamic Jihad. Gaza is a hub for terrorism. But the anti-Israel activists will never blame them for the blockade or anything. They would rather side with terrorists like Hamas and blame Israel that actually helps Gaza every day of the year and gets rockets in return. Israel is actually the one that is caring for the people in Gaza, not Hamas. Hamas is merely focused on destroying Israel. And I'm not inventing this statement. It says so in their 1988 charter. I wish they used all the energy they put into terrorism to care for the poor and the weak in Gaza. Please share this video, let the world know.